Association State Football Championship game program today. And while you're here, there's a special edition for each team playing today. This would make a great keepsake for your athlete participating in today's championship game. It's a keepsake you won't want to go without. The programs are on sale at locations throughout the stadium.
Check 1 2. I don't hear me. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check, check, check. Check 1 2. And Wes, be sure your microphone's closer to your mouth because it was getting hard to hear you last night. And if I turn it up too much, then I hear all that other mess out there too loud.
Testing, testing. A little louder, please. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool.
I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
State course.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's Skiza matchup. We're going to join our Skiza chorus about to perform.
Heavenly Father, we gather this afternoon with hearts full of gratitude for the opportunity to compete, to support, and to celebrate the gifts you have given us. We thank you for the athletes who have worked so hard to be here, and the coaches and administrators who have guided them, and the faculty members, the families and friends who encourage them every step of the way. We ask for your protection over everyone here today. Keep the players safe from harm, the officials fair and steadfast in their duties, and the spectators joyful and respectful. May we all exhibit integrity, sportsmanship, and a spirit of respect, honoring one another and you through our actions. We also give thanks for the generosity of Charleston Southern University in hosting us and for the beauty of this campus. Help us to care for it and leave it as we found it, reflecting our appreciation for this blessing. May this day be filled with moments that glorify you and bring joy to all who are here. It's in your holy and precious name we pray. Amen.
Flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The national anthem of the United States, presented by the Exalt Chamber Choir from Northwood Academy under the direction of Melissa Hall. And thank you, the Exalt Chamber Choir from Northwood Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome to our championship weekend for Skiza. We had a great game last night. We'll tell you more about it as the broadcast continues. It was 4A championship here at Charleston Southern last night, and also the 8-man championship was played over, hosted by W. Wyman King Academy. We'll tell you about those in just a bit. But thank you for joining us today for our 2A Skiza State Championship. We are at Charleston Southern University at Buccaneer Field, and we're getting ready to see the teams run out on the field. I'm glad to be with you. Our executive producer is Arthur Sharp. I am Trip Boykin, along with my partner in crime here, Wes Sharp. We've got a lot of great people introduced to you as the broadcast goes on. They're helping make this happen. But we want to tell you about today's matchup as we get started. Look over at our production studio here. We'll throw some graphics up on the screen for you. Let's talk about how these teams got here and get that underway for you. So Williamsburg, who is playing today for their 4th straight championship, you see their journey here. And the one to kind of keep an eye on is their opponent today, which was played on September 13th, and that was only a 2-point ball game, Wes, 28-26. And that's what we'll see a rematch of here today. And you see, they went overall they went 10-1. The Stallions did. And let's see the next screen. Let's see here real quick. We've also got, excuse me, I'm sorry, bottom right corner here. You could also see where they how they got through the playoffs to get here. Patrick Henry and also Buford Academy. So anyway, great journey to get here, and they're looking forward to playing Thomas Heyward again tonight for the championship. Let's move over and take a look at Thomas Heyward. This is their journey, and once again, they had a great season. They are 11-1. Those are the Rebels, and in their playoff bid during the playoffs, they took out Lee Academy and Dorchester Academy by 55 and 49 respectively. And this ought to be a really good ball game tonight. Let's take a look at who the big players are in this. We do have our captains coming onto the field at this time as well. We'll introduce those in just a moment. Passing leaders for the teams. You've got Micah Balder with 854 yards and 13 touchdowns on the season, along with Kieran Bogus, and it's 608 yards and 9 touchdowns. Let's take a look at the next stat, if you would, please. And this will be our receiving yards. Big targets. Joshua Gibson, and 364 yards for Thomas Heyward. Bryce Blackburn, 265 for Williamsburg. And taking a look at our rushing yards. This is a big part of these teams' game plans. Micah Balder, 775 yards and 10 touchdowns, along with Grant Small, 651 and 8 touchdowns. That's for Williamsburg. And over here for Thomas Heyward is Tony O'Banner. Does most of the work. 25 touchdowns, totaling 1,756 yards. You can see that what their focus will be for this ball game. We'll roll one more over, please. In-studio roller here. Let's see. Great. We've got the stats overall here, and this kind of tells the tale. You can see how these two teams have made the championship. You look at the comparisons. Thomas Heyward with a slight edge in the rushing yards, and Williamsburg with a slight edge in the passing yards. Overall total offense, Thomas Heyward at 350 and Williamsburg at 291. Tackles per game, both are pretty solid on defense, so that'll be a good ball game today. Total points per game, Williamsburg 21.4 and Thomas Heyward at 38.9. We'll see our next screen, if you would, please. These are your key players here. I'll let you take a look at them. We won't read them to you in great detail, but you see who our key players are tonight. Get ready for us to call these names a lot this evening. So we're looking forward to the ball game. And the next slide, please. This is the overall stats for the teams and scoring averages. If you look, Thomas Heyward likes to start off hot with 14 points on average in the first quarter, and Thomas Heyward with 9.3 in the first quarter, and they're pretty close to even. Thomas Heyward a little bit more of a screen, 39.9 on average in terms of scoring, and should be a good game tonight. We'll see the teams run out. Those of you in the brain room, as you like to call it, Reverend Sharp, who is it that has won the toss? Do we know? You have to turn your microphone on. There you go.
The winners of the toss. Just a second here. Oh,
Are
my
you
goodness.
using replay?
Well, I was trying to. Let me see something here if I can pull it back.
No problem. We'll be underway here shortly. Teams will be taking the field. We'll watch that as we speak. Here comes Thomas Heyward, the Rebels, entering from the right-hand side of the field.
What did you say? Williamsburg will be receiving.
Okay.
And Thomas Heyward's kicking off.
So the Stallions will get the ball first. And waiting for the Stallions to make their appearance on the field. While we're waiting, we'll tell you how things shook out last night in the 4A state championship. It was Hammond versus Porter Goud in a really good ball game. It was back and forth all night. The margin of the lead was never more than 7 points throughout the whole ball game. It was Hammond scoring in the final minutes of the game to go up 28-21, and that was the final score. Hammond picks up then their 8th state championship, and they went by a score of 28-21 over Porter Goud. Also over in at Wyoming King Academy, we had the 8-man championship, and that was between Richard Wynn and Lawrence Academy. And Richard Wynn prevailed by a score of 43-6. So congratulations to all of those teams for their appearances in the championship series. And we're looking forward to a day full of championships today. We will tell you this is our first game of the day, the 1A state championship between Thomas Heyward and Williamsburg. Then today at 3:30 we'll see Bethesda take on PD, and then the nightcap tonight, 7:30 tonight, it's going to be Wilson Hall takes on Pinewood Preparatory School. But right now we're getting ready to get underway with our ball game, and it's going to be Williamsburg receiving. If you're listening on your car on the way in, you've got the Stallions going from left to right on your radio dial. We thank you for being here. Kick is away, and this championship game is underway. Goes into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Number 10, Grant Smalls, was there. In case he wanted to take it, make a return. Be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. And Wes, this is this game today was when it was played in preseason was decided by 2 points and no more than that. Do you think you have the same thing today?
Yeah, I think today we're going to see a really even matchup. You know, both of these teams aren't unfamiliar with being here. Williamsburg's looking to walk out of here with a win, and Thomas Heyward, you know, they've won a few championships. Both these teams love to run the ball, and this game will be decided in the trenches today.
First handoff of the game goes up the middle to near the 29-yard line. Number 10 on the carry, that's Grant Smalls. And believe it or not, Grant's just a sophomore. Wes, you mentioned in the pregame that WA lost a lot of seniors and a few starters from last year.
Yeah, they lost 16 seniors, and out of the 16, 13 were starters. A lot of people had really wrote them off this year on being able to come back, just like anyone would. When you lose that much, it's really hard to just rebuild. So I'm really impressed with what the Stallions have been able to put together this season.
Number 10 up the middle again, picks up enough for the first down. We'll move the chains, and the ball we spotted around the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Stallions. 11-18 here to go in the first quarter of our 1A state championship game. Quarterback keeper this time. Smalls on the blocks. And that's Micah Balder, who has more than his fair share of stats this season. So he picks up about 5 yards on the play. 2nd down, and I said we'll call it 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Up the middle. Oh, hit and stop. They saw that one coming. That was Tony O'Banner making the stop for the Rebels.
We'll be calling his name all day as O'Banner makes a big play defensively, but he's an absolute beast on the other side of the ball as well. As we talked about him earlier in pregame, with already over 1,700 yards in the season and 25 touchdowns.
3rd down and 3 for the Stallions on the opening drive of this game for our championship 1A at Skeeza. Out of the shotgun, looking to pass this time. Got his man, number 12. He's got room. He's got the first down and then some. Finally pulled out of bounds around the cross midfield about the 43. They go mark it at the 42-yard line. That was Jake Goebel, I think, that pulled him out of bounds. So in Rebel territory, 1st down and 10 from the 42 of the Rebels. 3 wide receiver set this time on the far side. Quarterback keeper, not getting much there. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Michael Balder on the keeper. So no gain, 2nd down and 10. Dawson Drew was the one who led the tackle, for the Rebels. Should have had more oatmeal this morning.
That's why I told you to drink coffee.
No, can't drink coffee. Stunts your growth.
You're not old enough, are you?
2nd down and 10, man in motion. Snap looking to pass this time. Rolling out, pressure coming. Looking downfield still or what? Almost had it. Looked like he was throwing it away, but incomplete. Intended for number 7, Charlie Calder.
You know, if that reception was made, that was just past the sticks. That would have been a big first down for the Stallions to start this game off.
3rd and 10 for the Stallions in their first drive. First drive of our game today. 8:59 on the clock. Rebels are getting good pressure on the quarterback when it's a pass play. Good pass rush. Dumps it off to number 10. He's got it. He's got room in the first down. He gets out close to the 25-yard line of the Rebels. And that was number 10, Grant Smalls. So a new set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 24. Oh, handoff, but he slips down trying to make the cut. No gain. In fact, he probably lost a yard or two on that one. Way they're spotting it looks like a 2-yard loss. He'll be back now at the 26-yard line. So 2nd and 12. Ball at 26. The line to make would be the 14-yard line. 2nd down. 7:51 in the first quarter. No score so far. It's our first drive of the afternoon. Stallions down with 3 wide receiver set. Looking to pass, has some time. Pressure coming from behind. Didn't get him, he's still up. Throws, passes. Passes brought in by number 6. That's Jay Callahan. And that will be very close to the first down marker. Let's see what they do here.
Just short.
Will they measure this one? Is it that close? Nope. 3rd down and a little under a yard to go here for the Stallions.
No, that's a really impressive play there by Balder, just staying composed in the pocket. He really should have been sacked on that play, but excellent job of evading the tackle and just making something happen out of nothing there.
3rd and about a foot. Snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, go around left side. He's got it and then some. He'll get out to about the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and goal. If they mark it right around the 10, they will. Well, they call this in goal. Let's see. Yep, they're putting the markers down. So 1st and goal from the 10. This drive began at the back of the other 20-yard line. $70 yards so far on this drive. Runner pass, Wes.
You know, if I'm here, I'm going to throw a little quick screen ball and hope for the best. Let's see if I get what I want here.
Nope.
We get a timeout instead.
Nope. We get a flag over here. He's acting like it might be delay of game. Yep. Delay of game on the Stallions. That time must have passed very quickly. I didn't really feel that one, but I'm sure it's true.
Yeah,
so they're back to the 15 now after the penalty.
6 minutes left in this first quarter. You know, these officials did a really excellent job last night, so I'm sure that was the right call there.
Absolutely. Oh, hit and stopped quick right at the line of scrimmage. That was 54 on the tackle. Bo Pinckney getting the stop. So 2nd down and goal from the 15. Need to change the marker over there in 2nd down. There it comes. 5:34 and ticking. Fake handoff. They're trying to hold on to it, but he's hit and stopped by number 1, Tony O'Banner.
Yeah, that's a huge play right there by Thomas Heyward. If you go back and watch that play, you watch the defense stunt and really move right in front of they moved right before that ball was snapped, and it just throws the offensive line a little off. Maybe made them a little delayed, and you can't move slow, especially against a guy like Tony O'Banner. Because if you're slow at all, he's going to get past you and make a play every time.
So it's now 3rd and goal from the 21. This journey began at the 10-yard line. And looks like, is that Thomas Heyward called timeout? Didn't see which one, but there's a timeout on the field. We'll take a very brief break, Reverend Sharp. We'll thank some of our sponsors. You're watching Skeeza 1A Championship Football on SkeezaTV.net. We'll be right back.
Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside, because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level, leaving even the fittest among us weak and vulnerable to viruses. So what starts as a vapor's cough can easily turn into pneumonia or something worse. Is vaping sabotaging you? Get the facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
All right, folks, thanks for still being with us here. You're tuning in to the Skeeza 1A State Championship on SkeezaTV.net. We're glad to bring this game to you today. We're a crew from Lawrence Manning Academy at the our Swamp Cat TV crew, and we're glad to bring you all the championship action this weekend, beginning last night. So, 3rd down and goal from the 21 for the Stallions. Stacked receivers to our near side. Fakes a handoff, wants to throw rolling left, got some time. There's line of scrimmage, he goes across it, still going. He'll get out to the 11-yard line. That was Micah Balder with the keeper. Will he get that far? Or will they mark him? Yep, right about the 11-yard line. So 4th down and goal from the 11. I don't think I see a kicker yet, Wes.
Yeah, I don't either. You know, that Thomas Heyward defense is extremely lucky, as Balder had his top receiver Blackburn with some room in the back of the end zone there. So very fortunate there if you're a Rebel fan.
All right, they keep the offense on the field. So 4th and goal from the 11. First possession of the game. Looking to pass, whistles blow it dead. Let's see. There's a flag over here in the corner of the end zone.
Delay of game. See what the call is.
Looks like it will be that. Delay of game. Backs it up 5 yards to the 16. So 4th and goal from the 16 for the Stallions in its opening drive. And they have used up most of the first quarter. We're at the 3:54 mark here in the first quarter. Looking to pass, has a little bit of time. He's got it. Throws, overthrown, incomplete, intended for number 12. That was Bryce Blackburn. No good. So turnover on downs. And that was a drive that began back at the 20-yard line and made it up as far as the 10-yard line. And unfortunately, we're unable to come up with points here. So the ball will be spotted at 16. It'll be Thomas Heyward's ball. First possession for them of the afternoon, The 16-yard line, and we'll see what happens here. 3:45 on the clock here in the first quarter. Wes, I thought it was a really good drive from the Stallions.
Yeah, I was really impressed by how well they moved the ball down to the field. They just had a couple of unfortunate penalties there that probably is the result of not scoring points. But here's Tony O'Banner about to make a big play. But we're going to see a flag thrown. Might be a face mask by the way it was thrown.
He makes it out to about the 31-yard line. It was quite a stiff arm back there that he threw in the backfield. Knocked the defender out the way. Kept going. Let's see what this is. What is this one?
Yeah,
holding against Thomas Heyward. That was a great run from O'Banner.
O'Banner is certainly a player that can impact the game significantly. If the Stallions want to win this game, they're going to have to shut him down. Or I'm not even sure if that's possible. You're really just going to have to limit him, I guess is a better way to say that. Because if you let O'Banner have his day, he's going to be really hard to stop, and that's going to be a really hard Rebel team to win against.
So Holding backs the ball up to just inside, right at the 10-yard line. Handoff going around right side. Number 2's got some room. He's hit one time, but stays on his feet and gets out near the 19 or 20-yard line. So Colton Young on the carry that time. He's a senior this year. Ball is out at the 21-yard line. About 5 yards to go for the first down. So it is 2nd down and 5. Breaks through the line, gets across the first down marker. That'll be first down for Thomas Heyward. That's Colton Young on the carry again. So fresh set of downs at the 29-yard line. Getting the championship jitters out the way. First and 10 from the 29 of the Rebels. Handoff. Bouncing off of tacklers. He gets another first down. That's number 1, Antonio Banner on the carry. So Wes, you talked about this being a 1-2 punch from these guys, and we've seen that for sure.
Yeah, this Rebels offensive line has done a really good job early on, just making big holes for the running backs to hit. Really impressed by what they're being able to create for their running backs today against a really good Stallions defensive front.
First and 10 now from the 44.
I believe Thomas Heyward would call this. Well, they announced it would be timeout.
Looked more like an official thing to me. It is. No charge timeout on that. So first and 10 from the 44 of the Rebels. Look at the pass. Into the flats. Got his man, number 15. Makes a man miss. It gets out to the other 44-yard line across midfield into Stallions territory. That was Donovan Robinson on the gain. First and 10, handoff to number 2. Hitting the backfield and stopped. It's a flag on the play, though. That was number 56, Connor Morris, leads the tackle. Let's see what this call is. Did you see anything, Wes?
I didn't. It was thrown a little late, so I was. Hopefully it's not.
Face mask against the Stallions. Stallion fans don't like it. I would expect that. Walking that ball closer to the goal line, still going.
Just under a minute here left in this first quarter. I'm really surprised with how many penalties we've already seen in this first quarter. You know, both of these teams typically play extremely clean, so just I know both coaches definitely want to put it into that as soon as possible because no one likes committing penalties.
So first and 10 now from the 29-yard line of the Stallions. Number 2. Handoff around right side, met by a bunch of green jerseys there. He'll pick up maybe 2 or 3 on the carry. Maybe a 3-yard carry, so second down and 7 for the Rebels. 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. No score so far. The Stallions ate up pretty much most of the clock with their opening drive up to the 3:45 mark. And here comes Thomas Heyward, 13 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Handoff going around left side. Has no room, not much doing there. Maybe 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring up second down and 4, and that will be the end of the first quarter. With no score, we will take a break and come back for the second quarter. No score, 0-0 here at Charleston Southern University, Buccaneer Field. It's a beautiful day for football. We'll be back right after this. You're watching 1A Championship Football on SkeezaTV.net. And we're back to start the second quarter of the 1A state championship game for Skeeza. Hope I didn't say 2A earlier. It's 1A. No score on the board right now, but Rebels threatening down in Stallion territory. Handoff will be near the wait, they say they'll lose ball here. And the Stallions are saying they recovered. Let's see. They're saying yes, it was a loose ball, and the Stallions recover on the first play of the second quarter. So Williamsburg will have it 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. .11:54 on the clock. No score yet. We're just remarking at the break. We started around 12 o'clock. It's only 12:20. We finished a quarter of football. Pitch out to the far side. Gets a little bit of yardage there. That was number 6 on the carry. That was Jay Callahan. He picks up about 5, so 2nd down and 5 for the Stallions. Handoff going up the middle this time. Hit and stopped by the Rebels. Not before picking up a yard or so. .58. That was Dawson Drew who led the stop for the Rebels. So 3rd and 1 from the 31. Handoff going up middle's got it. Hit and stopped at the 35. Not before getting the 1st down. That was Micah Balder on the carry. So 1st down and 10 for the Stallions. Ball now just on the Rebel side of the 35. That was a 19-minute first quarter. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really impressive. Like we said, both of these teams love to run the ball, and that's what we've seen a lot of today. So I expect to see that, the next half as well.
Out of the shotgun, Williamsburg trying to take advantage of the turnover by the Rebels. Oh, loose ball now. Looks like the Rebels have recovered. Nope. Let's see what happens here. It is fumble recovered by the Rebels, and just like that, we trade hands again. Ball will now be spotted at the 28-yard line.
When the Rebels fumbled the ball on their last drive, it was really hard to tell. It was like, well, how did that happen? But there was no doubt on that one. That ball was punched out. Almost looked like a couple passes we've seen today off screens. Went just as far as those.
Looks like one of those opportunities to punch the ball on the tackle, and it worked. All right, handoff. Oh, hit and dropped in the backfield. Nothing doing there. Guess who that was? Number 52, Wyatt Floyd. Hit and stops in the backfield. About a 4-yard loss. So 2nd down from the 32. 9:17 and ticking on the clock. Still no score here in the 1A state championship game from Charleston Southern University, Buccaneer Field. It's a beautiful day. Come on out, watch some football. I think you'll enjoy it. It's currently 57 degrees and sunny. Look at the pass. Got his man in the flats. The Stallions are there. He'll pick up a couple near the original line of scrimmage. Curious to see where he's going to mark that one. That's going to be about, almost spot on. That's going to be at the 3rd down and 9 from the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. 8:36 on the clock. Third down, quarterback rolling out. Go throw it. Oh, intercepted. Another turnover. Overthrown, picked off by number 13. Peyton Abbey. No, excuse me, wrong one, wrong team. That was William Calder on the interception. This is absolutely the game of turnovers by two teams that rarely ever turn the ball over. All right, so WA will have the ball at their own 12-yard line. 8:05 to go here in the first half. No score.
You know, this Williamsburg defense certainly doesn't look like a team that lost 13 starters last year, that's for sure.
Not at all. Big run on the first play from scrimmage of this possession. That was number 5, Micah Calder, and that will be enough for a first down. Ball will be spotted just about the 25, 24-yard line. Just on the Rebel side of the 24. First down and 10. Oops, got him. Flags on the play. Rebels jumped. Looked like that might have been. Five-yard penalty. So first and 5 from just inside the 30 of the Stallions. Looking to pass, got a little bit of time, dumps it out to number 6. He's got the first down and then some. Jay Callahan on the reception. Moves the sticks again. Ball will be up to the 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Stallions. Trying to get some points on the board here. First ones of the game after several exchanges and turnovers. Handoff going up the middle. Got a little bit of room. Slips down, actually, after picking up about 4 or 5 yards. That was Grant Smalls on the carry. Picks up 6 yards, so second down and 4. The ball is on the 44-yard line of the Stallions. I think he had one man to beat had he not slipped. He might have been gone. Once again, up the middle, that should be enough for a first down. See how they mark it, though. It's very close.
Flag on the field.
Oh, is it?
Right in front of the Stallions.
I see that now. Holding. Defensive holding against the Rebels. All right, that'll make it a first down. I think he had it anyway, but that'll make it a first down and add some yards to it. And that will go down to the Rebel 37, first and 10.
Just over 6 minutes left in this first half. This game certainly hasn't been short of defensive highlights, that's for sure. See if the offense can put something on the board before the half.
3 wide receivers. Man in motion. Looking to pass, has some time. Man open, wide open. Number 6, that'll be a touchdown. Jay Callahan. Watch Jay come out of the backfield. Nobody was on him. So first strike are the Stallions. Touchdown. Any flags on the field? No. It'll stand. So touchdown Stallions. Pass to Jay Callahan from Michael Balder.
as much as these teams run the ball, Thomas Heyward unfortunately blitzed there, and Stallions made him pay.
Going for 2 here. Rolling out, looking to pass. Got his man. Oh, got him. Yep. Thought he'd drop it, but he's good. Looking like that was number 44, but I apologize. We do not have a 44 number marked on the roster. So whomever you are, congratulations, young man. It's 2-point conversion. So that's Williamsburg 8, Thomas Heyward 0 right now, and that is at the 5:41 mark. So we're going to take a short break. Thank the folks who make it possible. You're watching Skiza 1A Championship Football on SkizaTV.net.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
All right, we're
Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside, because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level.
all right, that was quick and caught us off guard there. We apologize. WA tried for a very unorthodox approach. That was to be an onside kick. I was looking over at the producer at the time. What was that, Wes?
It was a very quick onside kick is what it was. All the Stallions ran up on the line as quick as possible to kick that ball to catch the Rebels off guard.
I don't think they had a whistle and permission to begin, and they did it anyway.
That might be it.
So there we go.
Free kick. It's a lucky break. Unfortunate if you're a Rebel fan. You certainly want to start this. Oh, they're going to do it again.
So Rebels recover that. Looks like it, yes. So it looks like another onside kick. Rebels recover. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Rebels from the 48 of the Rebels. And that is 5:37 to go on the clock. Handoff, left side on number 1. He's got some room. He might go. Number 1 making the run. 5 is there. Pushes him away.
There's no flags on the play. That's
touchdown
for Tony O'Banner. We knew it was just a matter of time before he found the end zone for that Rebel offense.
So they answered that quickly. Touchdown from Tony O'Banner. At the 5:52 mark, 5:22 mark. Point after is good. So it's Williamsburg 8. Thomas Heyward 7. We'll take another short break. We'll be back in just a minute. Maybe nothing crazy happens while we're on break. We'll be back. You're watching 1A Championship Football on SkizaTV.net.
Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside, because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level, leaving even the fittest among us weak and vulnerable to viruses. So what starts as a vapor's cough can easily turn into pneumonia or something worse. Is vaping sabotaging you? Get the facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
All right, and we're back. Thanks for being with us. That was quick. If you went to grab a snack, you missed a lot. There are a couple of attempts at an onside kick, and then Rebels with the ball, first play, and they score. This kick is away from the Rebels to the Stallions. Will be fielded at the 10-yard line. Wade still on his feet. Still on his feet. Gets out to the 40. So a big return from the 10 to the 40, 30-yard return.
You know, we talked very highly of both defenses 2 minutes ago about how they've just done an excellent job this game. We haven't really seen any offense. In the last 2 minutes, both offenses must have got offended by that because they both put up points on the board since then.
Well, we've asked them not to watch the broadcast on the sidelines, but
you know, they've probably got the in-ears in their helmets out there with this audio.
Oh, gosh. That messed me up.
That's what I heard. I heard that's what was going on.
They don't have stickers on the back of their helmets, so the NCAA is not going to be happy with that. But
snap handoff going up left side to number 28. If I call that correct, Ty Tilton. No gain on the play, still from the 42.
Second and 10, Williamsburg.
4:43 to go here in the first half. I'd say we're tied up, but we're not. Got Williamsburg on top 8-7 right now and with the ball. Pass in the flat again, complete to number 12. There's going to be a flag there. That was to Bryce Blackburn. I'm thinking that might be a face mask, Wes, if I saw it correctly from here. No gain on the play. Actually lost a yard on the play. No, block in the back. Sorry, Stallions fans. I thought that was going against the Rebels. That block. It's actually holding, excuse me. Right, backs it up to the 31-yard line. Second down and about 20 or so. .407 in the first half. Rolling out, looking to pass, has a little time, going deep, got number 12 wide open, and connects across the midfield in Rebel territory down to the 38-yard line.
That's Bryce Blackburn making a play. He's been able to do that for the Stallions all season long as he was the top receiver coming into this. You know, the Stallions offense has really found success recently through the air. Very impressed how they've adjusted. Like we stated, both these teams love to run the ball so much, but Stallions haven't found a lot of success on the ground, but they have through the air, so you have to be happy if you're a Stallions fan.
Handoff going around left side's got some room. Hit and tripped up by number 15, Donovan Robinson for the Rebels. Grant Small on the carry. And pickup of about 5, so second down and 5 for the Stallions. Ball at the 34-yard line of the Rebels. 3:03 and ticking here in the first half. Number 5 on the carry, won't get much, maybe a yard. Go 2 actually, so second down and 3. Is that from David Arwood? Thank you, David Arwood, for updating a roster for us from afar.
Our good buddy David Arwood. Tell everybody if you're on social media to like and share this game and to join us at skizatv.net for the highest quality and resolution.
Quarterback keeper. That'll be enough for a first down. Brought down by 14. Michael White.
Thank you.
And Gus Twenji. Ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. A minute 41 and counting. Do they go to the passing game again here? Snap, nope, handoff, going up the middle. Number 10 on the carry. Hit and stopped. Number 51, Dodge Peoples on the stop. It was number 10 on the carry, Grant Smalls. Pick up of about 5, so 2nd and 5.
Ball marked at the 21-yard line.
1 minute remaining in this first half as the clock's ticking down.
Handoff again, going right side. Tries to leap over a defender, but it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Number 14, Mitchell White, makes the stop for the Rebels. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and gain of 2. That'd be 3rd down 3. Timeout on the field right now. We'll hold it right here for the time being. Our score right now is Williamsburg 8 and Thomas Heyward 7 with 44 seconds on the clock. Williamsburg looking to put some more points on the board in their pursuit of playing for their 4th straight Skeeza championship. Ball is now spotted right at the 20-yard line.
Specializing in celebrating the moments that matter since 1897. Johnston's is proud to be the official championship winning partner of the South Carolina Independent School Association. Johnston's wishes good luck to all the teams and players.
All right, 3rd down and 1, 2, 3 and a half for 4th. Between 3 and 4 yards to go for a first down. And it's still some time out on the field. Officials are speaking with the coach.
Play resumes. It's 3rd and 4.
44 seconds on the clock. They're looking at the officials looking at the press box. Could it be a time issue? What are we doing here?
They're putting more.
Yep, more time on the clock. 47 seconds on the clock.
The crowd's
49 on the clock. There we go. 49 on the clock. They're back to good. Twenty-yard line. 3rd down and 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Very close to it. 49 on the clock. Look at the pass in the flat. Got his man. Good block there. He shake this tackle. He's gone. He'll get the first down and more to the 10-yard line. Pass complete, and that was to number 12, Bryce Blackburn, calling his name a lot this afternoon. 3 wide receivers to the left. 37 seconds and ticking on the clock. Stallions trying to get some more points on the board. Look at the pass. Pressure coming. Throws. Intercepted by number 5. The man to beat is number 10. But number 10 gets him. Not before he gets out to the 45-yard line.
No, that was Grant Smalls there with the tackle. Fortunately for the Stallions fans, he made it, because if not, there was a lot of green grass ahead for Josh Gibson.
Well, that's a big swing there. As well as the Stallions were moving the ball, I thought maybe they were about to pick up some more points there. Ball is now out to the Rebel 43. With 22 seconds to go here in the first half. Down by 1. Will carry around left side. Evades a tackle. Got a little bit of room. If he can get this block, he can go. Might catch him. Nope, he's going. Touchdown. Rebels, any flags on the field?
Nah, they just scored in 12 seconds. There's 10 seconds left in this first half. Like we talked about him so much early on in this game, Tony O'Banner is a player you can't really stop. He's a player you can limit. And unfortunately for the Stallions, he's now punched 2 into the end zone here late for the Rebels.
So it's a 57-yard touchdown run for the Rebels. With 10 seconds left on the clock. He was scooting. Now for the point after attempt. Snap is back. The kick is up. It's good.
The point after try is good. 10 seconds remaining in the half.
So Thomas Heyward 14, Williamsburg 8 with 10 seconds to go. Well, this game kind of came to life, didn't it?
It did. You know, we've seen great plays defensively on both sides of the ball. At one point in this game, I was thinking, you know, maybe we don't see a whole lot of offense, but man, was I wrong. Because Tony O'Banner made me eat my own words there by scoring 2 touchdowns, as well as Williamsburg getting one in the air as well. So I expect a really exciting second half. If we don't get more offensive action here, obviously there's still 10 seconds. Anything can happen. And I know if you're a Stallions fan, you're sure hoping something happens here.
You can't rule it out. That last play was 7 seconds. Excuse me, 12 seconds. Started at the 22-second mark.
One play.
All right. Rebels kick off to the Stallions. The Stallions certainly have the weapons. They could take one back.
They do. A lot of speed on that side. They just execute your blocks here and maybe make something happen.
Kick is a squib kick. Received by number 3. Shakes a tackle. Run out of bounds about the 44-yard line.
6 seconds left on the clock here in this first half.
Six seconds on the clock. Do they go? They go into the air on this one, Wes?
I for sure would if they don't kneel it out. You know, unfortunately they threw a pick at their last time, but I would take a shot for sure, and just, you know, you've got to make sure it doesn't potentially turn into a pick 6. But it's a state championship. You need to get all the points you can because they come at a premium.
2 wide receiver set. Here comes the snap. Handoff going to the middle. Got a little room. Number 10 shakes his tackle. He does. Still on his feet. Spinning, but finally run out of bounds about the 41-yard line. That was a great run, though. That was Grant Smalls trying to make something of it. At the end of the first half of this 1A Skeeza State Championship game, it is Thomas Heyward 14 and the Williamsburg Academy 8. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back to watch the performances of the cheerleaders. You're watching Skeeza 1A State Championship on SkeezaTV.net.
Heyward. Ladies, wave your pom-poms to your adoring fans as your name is called. Sophia Arcillo, E.T. Bowen, Hilda Despro, Lily Gant, Hayden Scram, Gabby Guter, Smart. The varsity cheer coach is Lori Gann. Heyward. Your Thomas Heyward Academy Rebel Cheerleaders. Now, football fans, welcome to Buccaneer Field. From Kingstree, South Carolina, the Williamsburg Academy Cheerleading Squad. Ladies, let your adoring fans meet you. Thank you for your contributions in keeping spirits high all season long. Abby Cribb, Riley Dowdy, Amelia Floyd, Austin Tisdale, Margaret Harrell, Mary Logan Atkinson, Annabelle Cox, Sarah Holliday, Sophie Callahan, Lizzie McGee, Abigail Wilkes, Blakely Hunley, Autumn McLam, Terry Wise. Also, the varsity cheerleaders today are being accompanied by the Williamsburg Junior Varsity Cheer Squad. Margaret Ryan Hendrick, Ann Hadley Sutton, Avery Ballou, Sarah Wesley Cox, Anna Red Hendrick, Paige Callahan, Olivia McLam, Copeland Mims, Delaney Hannah, Addison Callahan, Ian Callahan, Doreen Callahan, and Elizabeth Judy. The varsity and junior varsity squads are coached by Lucy Ann Smunk and Louise Holliday.
like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They're so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just.
Football fans, please turn your attention to the field and recognize Staff Sergeant Ray from the South Carolina National Guard. Also, for all of you students headed to college after graduation, let the Guard pay for your degree with tuition assistance, the GI Bill, and student loan repayment. It's a part-time job with full-time benefits. You can't beat that. Talk to the National Guard representatives here today at the game to find out more.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They're so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Our partners at BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country.
Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside. Because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level, leaving even the fittest among us weak and vulnerable to viruses. So what starts as a vapor's cough can easily turn into pneumonia or something worse. Is vaping sabotaging you? Get the facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Okay, we're back, and thanks for being with us. Great first half of play here in the Skiza 1A State Championship game here from Charleston Southern University at Buccaneer Field. And a beautiful day for football here for sure. If you're in the area, swing by and enjoy some football. We'll be here until tonight after the sun goes down. So we've got our game today, which is the 1A that started at noon. And then we've got our 2A game today at 3:30 between Bethesda and PD. And then tonight our nightcap is our 3A State Championship game at 7:30 between Wilson Hall and Pinewood Preparatory. So we'd love for you to be with us. It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, and it'll be a beautiful evening as well. Let me catch you up on our current game. The score as it stands right now, Thomas Heyward Academy is on top of Williamsburg Academy by a score of 14-8. Let's talk briefly how we got there. Williamsburg opened up with the ball, and they used the clock quite well. 11 minutes and 15 seconds roughly was their time of possession. They made it down and unfortunately had a turnover on downs with 3:45 to go. The Thomas Heyward had the ball next from the 16-yard line, 3:45 mark, and holding negates the first big play of the game for them, and that was an opening play that was a holding call. And then there was a face mask from WA. We moved into the second quarter, and Thomas Heyward turns the ball over, and WA recovers. Next, WA with the ball from the 22-yard line at the 11:45 mark, and they have a fumble as well. THA recovers it. Then it is THA from the 28-yard line with 9:44 to go, and they throw an interception. And Williamsburg gets the ball back at the 12-yard line with 8:05 to go. They take advantage of it. Later in the drive, it is Boulder to Jay Callahan, and it is Boulder to Callahan. I'm going to make sure I had the correct people here. Boulder to Callahan for a touchdown, and that puts WA up after the 2-point conversion, 8-0 with the 5:41 mark. Then THA gets the ball back next, and it's actually it was kind of strange, and Wes is back with me now. It was a series of onside kicks, and we missed one of them. But anyway, it ends up with THA with the ball, and they start at the 48-yard line. They go down right away It is O'Banner with a touchdown run, and that puts him on the board. Point after makes it THA 7, Williamsburg 8. Then Williamsburg with the ball at 5:11 mark. They throw an interception. And then THA with the ball again at the 22-second mark. They run it down, and they get a touchdown. Again, Tony O'Banner on the run, 57-yard run. Point after makes it 14-8. Thomas Heyward over Williamsburg Academy, and that's at the half. And Williamsburg had the ball next from 6 seconds on the clock, but weren't able to do anything with that at the time. We're now a minute and 30 seconds away from beginning the second half of this ball game, and it'll start out with Thomas Heyward with the ball. So that's where we are so far, and we appreciate you being here. In fact, teams are getting ready to head on the field for the kickoff. Still about a minute to go, and we're going to look forward to having a second half of football again tonight. Join us this afternoon, rather. Meet us at 3:30 for the Bethesda versus PD game, and at 3A is at 7:30, Boatson Hall versus Pinewood Preparatory. The 4A state championship last night was between Hammond and Porter Goud School. Hammond, in the last few minutes of the game, came back to win it 28-21. It was tied up at that point, 21-21. Hammond scored in the final minutes of the quarter of the game, and they pick up their 8th state championship this year. 8-man state championship was happening hosted by W. Wyman King Academy, and it was it was Richard Wynn, 43, Lawrence Academy 6. So a lot of great football here this weekend, and we're about to continue the second half of this 1A state championship game. Thomas Heyward with the ball first. This is Trip Boykin and Wes Sharp. We're glad to bring this to you this afternoon along with executive producer Arthur Sharp. We're part of the Lawrence Manning Academy Swamp Cat TV team, and this is, I think, year 7 for us broadcasting the games. Oftentimes we've been blessed to have our team playing in the state championship, but those other times as well, Skis has asked us to come in and do the entire weekend, which we absolutely appreciate, and we love doing it. So thank you to Robbie Brzezinski and to Spencer Jordan, late Spencer Jordan, when he was the head of school, the director here, for providing these opportunities for us. We certainly enjoy it, and thank you for being here as well. So we're getting close to the kickoff, ready to roll. We're waiting for the clock to be reset. And again, Thomas Heyward will have the ball first. And we're about to get underway. 12 minutes on the clock. We're back to good. Kick is away. It's deep. Thomas Heyward was playing shallow on that one. At the 20-yard line. Slips a tackle. Coming around our near side. Oh, almost got through a second tackle, but did not. Makes it out to about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Thomas Heyward. Only 6 seconds off clock here on the return. I think the Rebels were planning on another short kick, so they did not put a man back very far.
Yeah, I think so too. I think most people would have anticipated that, as we saw 2 onside attempts early on in this game. You know, the Rebels are up 6 points right now, so maybe the Stallions didn't want to potentially give up and create this lead to be even larger.
Out of the shotgun, 2 wide receivers. Handoff going around the left side, evades a tackler, getting on the corner, still going, oh, that's going to be a face mask. Nope, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the flag. Thought so. That was a tough one, too.
Yeah, that was one of the more obvious face masks that we've seen.
Tony O'Banner on the carry. Tossed out of bounds. We'll look now for the call. I'm pretty sure that's going to be face mask. That was pretty obvious even across the way here. Yep, face mask against Williamsburg.
You know, Banner is one of those players that's really hard to tackle, especially if he can get to the outside. And right there, we saw you can get a hand on him sometimes, but right there, the hand was just on his face mask.
Face mask moves the ball into Stallion territory at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. So it picked up the first down, then they added to it. Out of the shotgun. Handoff going up the middle. It bounces outside to the left side. That was number 2. He's got a first down again. That's Colton Young. And he'll pick up another first down. The ball is now out to the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Handoff again, going up the middle. Ooh, hit and stop this time. Absolutely nothing doing there. That was number 61, Leighton Morris, making that hit. Went right into him, and that's maybe a yard on the play, so we'll call it 2nd down and 9 for the Rebels. Looking to pass. Pass complete to man in the flats. That was number 5, Josh Gibson. And now pick up about 5 yards, close to 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and a long 4. 3rd down and a long 4, excuse me. Ball is now at the 24-yard line. Handoff to number 1, O'Banner up the middle again.
I believe that'll be enough for the 1st down.
I think you're right. They're indicating as much. Ball down at the 18. All right, 1st down for the Rebels. So 1st down 10 from the 19 is what they're going to put it, where they're going to put it. 10:08 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, probably see it at the top of your screen. Thomas Heyward up 14-8 right now on the Stallions and driving. Number 2 with the carry. He evaded a few tacklers, could not get loose. Eventually, number 12 gets him. That was Bryce Blackburn for Williamsburg. So no gain. In fact, it should be a loss on the play, and it is. Ball back to the 23-yard line. So loss of 4 on the play. So 2nd and 14. Number 1 up the middle again. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage before he's stopped. It's Connor Morris in on the tackle there. So back to 19, the original line of scrimmage on this particular series. 3rd down and 10. .848 and ticking. The Rebels do have a field goal kicker. I don't know what his long is. In motion. Looking to pass. Got his man intercepted. I saw that one coming. Pass intercepted by number 3.
That's Gamble Wilson, a freshman, making a big play here in this state championship game. That's exactly what you needed if you're a Stallions fan. Down 6 here in this ball game, but still plenty of time left in this 1A state championship match.
So WA will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 26. .828 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Snap, hand, little razzle-dazzle looking deep. Does he have his man?
I believe he got there a little early. The ref is not saying that. Williamsburg's fans certainly saw it.
Oh, yeah, they did. They saw it.
And that's one of those rare misses by these Giza officials. You know.
Yeah.
They've done an excellent job this far.
Pass incomplete. That was number 10, Grant Smalls, making the pass. Was the passer, I should clarify. All right, 2nd and 10. I think the intended receiver on that one was William Calder. We'll keep it, go up the middle. No, he's not. Rebels are there, hit and stopped. Tackle led by number 54, and that was Bo Pinckney. Dawson Drew also in on the tackle. So 3rd down and 11. That was a loss of 1 on the play. Two wide receivers to the far side. One back in the backfield, out of the shotgun. Here comes the snap. Man in motion. Got some time, looking to pass. Got his man number 6. Complete, but does not go far. Tackle on the play is number 64, I think it was. That was Ben Gibson. So it brings up 4th down and about 7. So looks like the Stallions will probably punt this one away. Is this our first punt of this game?
I think it is. We haven't seen a punter at all. We've seen a lot of turnovers now at this point, and most of them have been through the air. I believe both teams have fumbled as well. That might be the reason why both of these teams are mainly run heavy.
This that punt was a short punt, and it went out of bounds just beyond midfield, but where they're going to mark it going out will be in Stallion territory, 1st and 10 for the Rebels, about the 45-yard line. So I did not get the numbers to put the net on that. It ends up being about a 20-yard punt, to be sure. And that's at the 6:52 mark here, the third quarter. The last drive by the Rebels was solid until the interception there. Number 1 bouncing to the outside again, breaks some tackles, still does. There's a flag. Antonio Banner on the run, but there's a flag there indicating holding against Thomas Heyward. So that one will back him up. Again, I'm very, very surprised to see the number of penalties in this game. These are, according to stats we received, were pretty error-free teams. It's a little surprising to see that. But it's championship football, and the nerves are certainly there.
What's that song? Everything's changing.
The ball is now back to the Rebel 45. First down at about 20. So the hole was at the original line of scrimmage. .621 and counting. Here come the Rebels. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Snap. Let's see what it is. It's going to be delay of game. You watch. Yep, delay of game. Got to back them up 5 more, so it'll be first down and 25 for the Rebels.
Now we've seen both teams get delay of games calls. Like you said earlier, it's kind of shocking just because of how well and low penalized both teams have been all season long.
Yep, first down at 25. The line to make is the Williamsburg 35. They're back at the 40 now. Handoff left side. O'Banner pushing through some folks. Stallions are trying to tackle the ball there towards the end of that run. They bring him down, and he is just shy of the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be second down at about 12. Into Stallion territory at this time. Thomas Heyward leading 14-8. 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. Pass in the flat to number 2, complete. There he goes. He's going to make it.
That's a great block right
there.
there.
Oh, no, they came up short. He says he went out the 1 yard line.
Something like that.
Nonetheless, Keelan Fripp, a junior there, made an excellent block.
Go ahead and get.
So out at the 1 yard line. Thought he was in. He reached for it. They say he went out the 1 yard line, though. So it'll be first and goal from the 1 for the Rebels. Hit and stopped in the backfield. Nothing doing on that one. 52, Wyatt Floyd gets him. Loss on that play. Backs him up near the to the 5 yard line. It's a 4 yard loss on the play. Big stand by Williamsburg on that play. Second and goal from the 5. Last time I mentioned the field goal kicker in the short range, they threw an interception, so I won't mention it. Out of the shotgun. Here comes the snap. Go hand. Loose
almost.
ball. I'm a hush about talking about the kicker. That was almost a turnover.
They must not really want their kicker friend out on the field
I'm
today.
telling you what. They're back to the 10 yard line now. A 5 yard loss on the mishandled handoff. So third down and 10. Third down and goal from the 10. Timeout called on the field. And we'll take a very, very short break. Reverend Sharp, let's do that. You're watching Skeeza 1A Championship Football on SkeezaTV.net. All right, we're back. Sorry, I had a little trouble with the commercials there. I promise you we'll run them again. So after the timeout, it is third down and goal from the 10 for Thomas Heyward. WA fans are making some noise over here. Looking to pass. Got his man in the corner. Is it? Got it. Wait for the signal. Touchdown, Rebels.
It's number 5, Josh Gibson there, junior. Great play call there by that Rebel offense. Really impressed by that.
So touchdown by number 5. And that will put the Rebels at 20-8 right now versus Williamsburg. And the point after pending. I can talk about the kicker now. So here it comes. Kick is up, and it's good. Oh, no, it's no good. How we miss that one? All right, so that's going to keep it at Williamsburg 8 and Thomas Heyward 20. And that was at the 3:40 mark in the third quarter. We'll now take a break. You're watching Skeeza 1A Football on SkeezaTV.net. All right, we're back right now. Rebels in the lead, 20-8, 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. at the Skiza 1A state championship at Charleston Southern University. Set to kick off. Kick is off and away. Good kick. We fielded around the 16-yard line. Hit and dropped around the 34. That was number 5, Michael Balder on the return. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Stallions. Pass across the middle, complete. Out near the first down marker, but I think it'll come up a little bit short. We'll see where the mark is, though. That was complete to number 7, Charlie Calder. It is a first down. Where the market, that's good. So first down from the 45. Uh-oh, mishandled. They're able to recover it in the backfield.
Looked like the snap hit the running back in motion.
It did, didn't it?
Fortunately for the Stallions, they're able to keep control of the ball.
5-yard loss, 2nd down 15 from the 40 of the Stallions. Trailing by 12 right now to the Rebels. Looking to pass, has some time. Pressure coming, throws deep. Intended for number 7, in and out of his hands, incomplete. 7 is Charlie Calder. Good protection on that play.
Yeah, it's a really accurate throw there by Balder. Really impressed by that.
Defending for Thomas Heyward, Donovan Robinson. 3rd and 15 from the 40.
Third down and 15 from the 40. Timeout called on the field. We're going to take a short break and thank the folks that make this possible. You're watching Skiza 1A State Championship Football, SkizaTV.net.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They're so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
All right, we're back. Thank you for being here with us. Skiza 1A State Championship Football from Charleston Southern University in beautiful North Charleston. It's a great day. If you've got some time, something to do this afternoon, this evening, come on out and visit us. We've reached 60 degrees and sunny, so it's really good weather. Come on and join us. Right now, we've got we've got Thomas Heyward ahead, 28 on Williamsburg. Williamsburg with the ball. 3rd down and 15 from their own 40. Look at the pass. Looking deep to across the middle. Got his man complete. Out to about the 40-yard line. Stallions across midfield and moving. That's number 7, Charlie Calder, on the reception. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Stallions. Into Rebel territory. 2:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Number 12 looking to pass. Oh no, intercepted by number 5, Josh Gibson for the Rebels. That was intended to make it to Micah Balder, excuse me. But interception, so Thomas Heyward gets the ball back. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. The own 48-yard line. 1:49 on the clock in the third quarter. Handoff left side to Tony O'Banner. He picks up a couple, maybe 3 or 4. Ball will be at the 49-yard line. We'll call it 3-yard pickup. 2nd down and 7 for the Rebels. Handoff going up the middle. Oh, hit and stopped. Not much doing there. Great defense from the Stallions. That was Connor Morris leading the stop for the Stallions. About a 2-yard gain. Ball is now into Stallion territory at the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 5. 35 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Handoff going up the middle. O'Banner, he's got the first down a little bit more. He's going to make it to the 35-yard line of the Stallions. 22 seconds. Michael Ard was slow to get up for the Stallions. He was in on the tackle there. First and 10 from the 35, excuse me. I almost had the wrong number there. 1st and 10 from the 35. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. We're going to take another short break. Again, you're watching Skeeza 1A State Championship Football on SkeezaTV.net. We'll be right back.
Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside, because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level, leaving even the fittest among us weak and vulnerable to viruses. So what starts as a vapor's cough can easily turn into pneumonia or something worse. Is vaping sabotaging you? Get the facts at BehindTheHaze.com. Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside, because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level, leaving even the fittest among us weak and vulnerable to viruses. So what starts as a vapor's cough can easily turn into pneumonia or something worse. Is vaping sabotaging you? Get the facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
And we're back. We appreciate you staying with us. Great ball game here this afternoon between Williamsburg Academy and Thomas Heyward Academy. 1 of 3 we'll bring you today from Charleston Southern University. As we stand, we open the fourth quarter with Thomas Heyward up 20-8 on the Stallions. And with the ball again at the Stallions 35, 1st and 10. Handoff going up the middle. O'Banner still driving forward with all of his might. He'll pick up about 5, maybe 6 on the play. Actually, pick up 7, so it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Rebels at the Stallion 28-yard line. 11:28. Handoff to number 2, going around right side. Hit and stopped by the Stallions to be close to the first down. Let's see if he made it. Marlon Morris on the stop for the Stallions. It is a first down. Ball now at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Three wide receiver set, 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Handoff to number 2, not much going there. Stallions wrap him up. I think that was Grant Smalls making that stop for the Stallions. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Hand off to O'Banner. Hit and stop, though. There's a flag on the play. Number 7, Charlie Calder, making the stop. Looks like a holding call. It is. It will be against the Rebels. That'll back them up. Flag is thrown around the 22-yard line. That'll back the ball up to the 34-yard line. Second down and close to 20. Out of the shotgun. Oops, mishandled ball. Picks it up, though. That was to O'Banner. O'Banner's going to maybe pick up 1 after the bad handoff there. All right, ball is at the 34-yard line. No gain on the play. 3rd down and about 20. Timeout called on the field by the Rebels. So we'll take a short break while they have a timeout. We'll be back ourselves in just a moment. You're watching Skiza 1A Championship Football on SkizaTV.net.
Healthy on the outside doesn't mean much if vaping has weakened you from the inside, because the chemicals in vapes don't just leave you short of breath. They damage your lungs on a cellular level, leaving even the fittest among us weak and vulnerable to viruses. So what starts as a vapor's cough can easily turn into pneumonia or something worse. Is vaping sabotaging you? Get the facts at BehindTheHaze.com. Healthy on the outside.
All right, we're back. From the timeout, ball is spotted at 34-yard line. 8:54 to go. If you're just joining us, the score is Thomas Heyward Academy 20, Williamsburg Academy 8. 8:54 to go here in this ball game. Thomas Heyward with the ball. 20 yards to go for a first down. 3rd and 20 from the 34 in Stallion territory. Flags on the play. I think we had somebody move on that one. Yep, there was movement for the Rebels, so false start. Got to back them up. That'll be back at the 39-yard line now. 3rd down and quite a ways to go. 25 at this point. Pitch out to O'Banner. O'Banner looked like he wanted to pass. He pitches it again to number 2. And that was Colton Young. Not much of a gain on the play there, though. Side to side on the pick up about 4. No more than that. Sorry, it's going to be 4th down, and he made it further before he stepped out than I thought. So 4th down and 16 from the 30. .8:43 on the clock. The Rebels went over to the sideline, talked with the coaches. Let's see if there's a delay of game here.
Will be 4th down if the chains are correct.
Looking to pass across the middle. Pass complete to number 5. He will not get the first down. Hit and stopped by the Stallions. Kieran Bogus. So turnover on downs. Big stand for WA. Much needed. They'll get the ball back at the 8:39 mark. Ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line. .839. Down by 12. 2 wide receivers set. Handoff going around near side to number 10. Driving hard out beyond the 20 to about the 21. Grant Smalls on the carry. Second and 6. Got his man, number 10. Got a little room. He makes it out near the 34-yard line. I think they'll mark it closer to the 35. Big gain on the play. That's a first down for the Stallions.
Drake Evans made an excellent block there that if he wouldn't have made, that would not have been a first down. So excellent job there by the senior.
Three wide receiver set. Looking to pass. Got a little time going deep. Looking for number 13, but out of bounds. Incomplete. William Calder was the intended receiver. .753. Clock stops with the out of bounds play. Second down and 10 from the 35 for the Stallions. Hit behind the line of scrimmage this time. Big stop by the Rebels.
The tackle was led by number 54. That's Bo Pinkney with the tackle for a loss.
That was Micah Balder on the carry. Keeper. Loss of 1 on the play. Third down and 11. Looking to pass. Some pressure coming. Looking for somebody. He's going to throws it. He does. Complete to number 6. Jay Callahan. Gain on the play is not enough for a first down. They'll mark it about the 44-yard line. It's going to be a yard short. So 4th down and 1 for the Stallions. .701, 4th and 1, down by 12. Oh my, the receiver fell down.
It's the second slip we've seen this game that's impacted the play.
That was intended for Jay Callahan.
I really wonder how much this being turf is playing a factor and just stand up on your feet. You know, a lot of these teams are used to playing on real grass, and with the rubber under this turf, it can be slippery at times.
So turnover on downs, and he was there. I thought he had that one. That would have been the first down for sure. Good play call. First down and 10 for the Rebels. From the 44 of the Stallions. Well, Banner's hit and stopped. Not much doing, maybe 2 yards on the play. Down he goes. Great defensive play there. That was number 12, Bryce Blackburn, making the stop. So a gain of 2 on the play is all. Good defensive stop for the Stallions. .620 left to go here in the game. Rebels with the ball in the lead. Four wide receivers. Pressure coming. Throws the ball. Oh, it was not behind the line. It was a forward pass, just barely though. Good heads-up play though by the Stallions. It's ruled incomplete pass. 3rd down and 8 for the Rebels. That was close though, wasn't it, Wes?
It was. I wasn't sure at first if that was, and then watching the broadcast, you could clearly see that his arm was going forward, and that was a forward pass.
Handoff to number 2, round right side. Got some room into first down territory inside the 30.
And I'm really impressed with the fans that both of these teams have brought to Charleston. If you see across the field from us, Thomas Heyward has a ton of fans, and Williamsburg, closest to us, they've also packed these stands. So shout out to their communities and supporters for making the trip.
1st and 10 from the 26 for the Rebels after the first down. Stallions need a big stop here. Handoff to number 1. Oh, he shakes a tackle. Still going. He's getting down near the 10-yard line. Boy, he's slippery.
For sure, he's really made an impact significant on this game, which we anticipated coming into it. Like we said earlier, you really can't stop him. The best you can do is limit him, and he was limited very early, but soon after he seemed to take command now in this ball game.
First and 10 from the 11 for the Rebels. Once again up the middle. Stallions hit him, wrap him up, not before he picks up yardage to the 5-yard line. It'll be the 6, so a 5-yard gain. So 2nd down and 5. Inside the 10-yard line of the Stallions. 4:31 on the clock.
Rebels sure not in a hurry to get to the line of scrimmage as they have a comfortable lead here with 4 minutes.
Snap handoff to number 2. Hit and dropped. Maybe a 1-yard gain on the play. Looking like Wyatt Floyd made the stop for the Stallions. Third down, and the Rebels will take their time with the lead. They make a first down at the 2 if they would like. Number 1 with the ball, nothing doing. All the green shirts are there. Not going to happen. Seen enough of it, apparently.
You didn't mention it. It's going to go to 4th down now. Let's see if they bring out that kicker.
I'm not mentioning that.
Hey, Miss Michelle said, don't talk about the kicker.
Oh.
She has a soft spot for kickers, you know?
That's true. That's true.
With her big laughing emoji that was sent afterwards.
All right, loss of a yard on the play, so it's 4th down from the 7. A first down is potential at the 2. They're going to bring out, they're bringing out the kicker, Wes. I'm saying it out loud.
Number 15, I believe Donovan Robinson going to attempt this field
Kick is
goal.
up. And it's good. 3 points on the board for the Rebels. So as it stands at the 2:40 mark, Williamsburg 8, Thomas Heyward 23. As of the 2.2-minute 40-second mark, we're going to take a short break and get ready for the end of this ball game. You're watching Skeeza 1A Championship Football on SkeezaTV.net. We'll be right back. Ball goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Stallions. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Stallions will have the ball 1st and 10 from their 20. Coming up after this game this afternoon, we'll have our 3:30 matchup, which is our 2A state championship game for Skeeza, and that will be between Bethesda and PD. That will start around 3:30 this afternoon, and then after that game tonight at 7. Is it 7 or 7:30?
7:30.
Okay, 7:30 kickoff between Wilson Hall and Pinewood Preparatory School. So we got a lot of state championship football left to go. Right now, Stallions with the ball. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass, rolling out, got his man, and he'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line. That'll be just shy of the first down marker. Should be 2nd down and 2 for the Stallions. Last night's 4A championship game saw a victory for Hammond, their 8th straight state championship by a score of 28-21 over Portugal. That was a great ball game all the way around. The 8-man championship, which was offsite, it was at W. Wyman King Academy. It was Richard Wynn 43 over Lawrence Academy 6. We're up to our 1A championship game today. Stallions with the ball, 2nd and 2. Looking to pass, going deep, got his man number 7. Oh, man, in and out of his hands. Great pass. Incomplete to Charlie Calder.
You know, with this being a 15-point game, Stallions really need to score quick, and it's not like they haven't practiced the onside. We've seen it a couple times today. So
is it third time's the charm?
Maybe they knew this is what's going to happen, so they wanted to get some practice on it early.
Quarterback keeper going up the middle, gets some room, and he gets his first down for sure. 2:23, the clock will stop to move the chains. WA already quickly back to the line of scrimmage. They can strike quickly. You're not wrong, Wes. Go for that onside kick. 4 wide receivers. Oh, 5, excuse me. Got one hiding down here near the ref.
Another slip.
Pass is ruled incomplete. Intended for number 6. Definitely slip. Kelly had to come back for that one a little bit. When he did, he made the cut and slid down. So second down and 10. It does stop the clock with 2:04 to go. Now I'm trying to remember, we had a lot of timeouts along the way, and the scoreboard doesn't keep up with those timeouts very well. Does WA have all their timeouts? Do you recall?
I believe so.
Once again, 5 wide receivers, empty backfield. Got his man complete. Out beyond midfield. Complete to number 10.
Got a flag here.
Grant Smalls.
With a player down on the ground. Looks like he will get up slowly.
Flag back near the quarterback. Yep. That would be against the Rebels. Roughing the passer, I think I saw.
I believe so. This Rebels defensive front, every time the Stallions pass the ball, they're sending 4 every time, which that indicates a pretty significant pass rush.
The ball is now at the 32. Very much within short time striking distance. 1:58 on the clock. The Stallions driving. Looking to pass, has some time. Oh, just out of the reach of number 12, Bryce Blackburn, incomplete. Stops the clock at 1:34. I think Micah Balder took a pretty good hit on that last 2 plays ago when the penalty was thrown. He seemed to be stretching his back a good bit.
Just over a minute and a half left in this state championship game. The Stallions really need a score quickly.
Second and 12. Good time, looking to pass, throwing deep. Just overthrown, intended again for number 12, Bryce Blackburn. Of course, you can always see things better from the press box. Looks like he had a man wide open down here near the edge of the end zone. That was number 7 open down there, Charlie Calder. Third down and 3rd and 10. Four wide receivers, one back in the backfield. Look at the pass, rolling out. Still on his feet. Oh, and brought down.
That's 54 there for the Rebels.
64.
64 for the Rebels. That's Ben Gibson.
I think the Stallion fans want to call there for the
suplex. There should be a call. We'll see if.
Had him by the jersey and couldn't bring him down. Balder was staying on his feet, trying to keep his eyes downfield. Seems to be some discussion over here near the ball, but we've got a timeout on the field by Williamsburg. So 1:27 to go. It's 4th down and, gosh, about 24 yards. Folks, stick around this afternoon. More great football coming your way. we're mobile, so look at us on your app, skizatv.net. Go outside and enjoy this pretty weather. But turn your phone on or your tablet and watch us. If you're inside for the day, you can watch us on Boxcast. Go download the app on your big smart TV and put in for Skiza TV, and you'll find us. And you can watch us online, again, at skizatv.net or the Skiza TV app on your smart device at home. Stick around. We've got the 2A championship coming up at 3:30 and the 3A coming up at 7:30. The 2A will be Bethesda versus PD, and the 3A will be Wilson Hall versus Pinewood. Both will be good games. We're looking forward to calling those for you this afternoon. We've got a good one here. We want to see this one wrap up soon.
Stallions certainly need a miracle, as this is going to be about 4th and 25 with a minute and a half left.
4th down and about 25. This is a big play for the Stallions. Out of the shotgun, looking to pass. Incomplete is what they rule it. Just overthrown. I think Balder took another shot on the play as he threw that one. All right, turnover on downs. A lot going on there. Sorry to be kind of quiet from it. We're kind of sorting that out. We saw Balder go down the backfield. And of course, the ball was intercepted. It was incomplete pass. So it'll be the Rebels taking over on downs at the Rebel 47, excuse me. With a minute 20 to go on the clock.
Looks like the Rebels will kneel this game, this game out.
Got some Stallions subbing out right now, as well as some Rebels.
You know, unfortunately for the Stallions, it doesn't look like they're going to win this game, but as we've talked about a couple times, really impressed with what they were able to do. You know, you lose 13 starters, and then you make it back to the state championship when a lot of people have wrote you off. Really impressed, and it's definitely a special moment for these seniors as they're going to walk off the field for their last time.
I just saw Michael Balder and Grant Smalls. Grant was checking on Micah, excuse me. As he came off field, they had a little embrace there. Underclassmen, so Micah's a junior and Grant is a sophomore. I anticipate and expect they will make every effort to bring this team back here again next year. They've got a solid unit, and as you mentioned in the pregame, they lost a good number of players. Is that correct?
Correct. And you know, like looking at both of these teams' rosters, I wouldn't doubt, or I wouldn't bet against these teams to not make the state championship next year, as they're going to bring back a lot of special talent on both teams. So I know Williamsburg is going to want to get back here and hopefully leave here with a different outcome next year. But if you're the Rebels fans, you're fired up that you just won a 1A state championship.
So the Thomas Heyward Rebels are our 1A state champions for Skiza by a score of 23-8 over the Williamsburg Stallions, who are trying for their 4th straight championship. It was a good game, Wes. Really was. Tremendous efforts on both parts. You know, they will all meet at midfield to shake hands. We will turn it over to just the cameras and the loudspeaker and let you guys see the trophy presentations here in just a moment. Again, we appreciate you being with us. As we look ahead this afternoon, join us again at 3:30 for the 2A state championship game between Bethesda and PD. And then at 7:30 for the 3A state championship between Wilson Hall and Pinewood. Both proved to be good games, I'm sure. Thank you to Skiza for inviting us to be here to bring the broadcast to you. Thank you for all who tuned in. We appreciate you being here as well. So we will turn it over to the field, and hopefully you'll join us for the 3:30 game. Congratulations to both teams here, both Thomas Heyward and Williamsburg. Thomas Heyward prevailing as our new 1A state champions. You're watching Skiza Championship Football on SkizaTV.net. We'll leave it right here, let you see the presentations. See you again, hopefully, at 3:30 this afternoon.
please direct your attention to midfield for Mr. Robbie Brzezinski, the Executive Director of the South Carolina Independent School Association, Ms. Kelly Wanamaker, Director of Member Services for the Independent School Association, and the Communications Coordinator for the Association, Sally Jeffers, along with Student Government Association officers, Chaplain Dylan Frederick, and James Bellin, the parliamentarian, will present the trophies and medallions to our participants in today's championship game. Please show your appreciation to both teams, fans, for a hard-fought, well-played Class A state championship game. And now the delegation from the Independent School Association will present the runner-up trophy to the Williamsburg Academy Stallions. The Stallions complete the season with a record of 10 wins and 2 losses, and they are your Class A state runners-up. A fine season, gentlemen. Please come forward and accept your trophy. The Class A state champions, the Thomas Heyward Academy Rebels from Richland. Come forward and receive your state championship trophies. In addition to the state championship trophy, each member of the Thomas Heyward Academy football team will receive a medallion signifying their championship season. Those receiving medallions are number 1, Tony O'Banner, number 2, Colton Young, number 3, Eli McLemore, Josh Gibson, number 4, number 5, Josh Gibson, number 7, Jace Bessinger, number 8, Drew Willis. Number 10, Keelan Fripp. Number 11, Kyron Bodges. Number 13, Peyton Eby. Mitchell White. Number 14, Donovan Robinson. Number 15, wearing number 20, Jake Goebel. Number 21, Lamar Major. 22, Gus Twingy. Owen Palazzo. 23, Jackson Simcox. 24, 28, Jacob Alfonso. Nicholas Robinson, 33. Jason Cribb, 34. Dylan Ramsey, 35. 44, Hunter Disgrove. Number 51, Dodge Peoples. Miles Stanley, 53. 54, Bo Pinkney. 58, Dawson Drew. 60, Angus Kreider. Number 64, Ben Gibson. 66, Jaden Edwards. 68, Patrick Merritt. Number 72, Nolan Smith. Also, the assistant coaches, Dion Etheridge, Brandon Bishop, B.L. Wade, Tyree Simmons, and Bill Smith. And also receiving a medallion, the head coach of the Class A state champions,